catch your phone.
How my my password is.
No, I know your corner. I know your thing, but it's not letting me go where you left it.
Go to the and now put your face in it.
Hey.
Pause.
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 Why I gotta do? Listen. Listen. This is a topic. Why is pause a thing?
Camera.
So what?
What do you feel about that?
I feel like I'm not talking dirty all the time. I shouldn't have to say pause every time I say something that sounds dirty. What?
Why are you getting a little green?
Maybe it's dirty.
Maybe it's
What's the filter?
No, it's not my.
Yeah, maybe it's dirty.
It's not my phone case. It's probably dirty.
Oh, now I'm intrigued.
You know what's sad? Like,
What?
I put in beard oil, and you hop off the phone, it's just mad greasy. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm just greasy.
Yeah.
It's the beard oil and the hose is a mess.
I don't think
The
she would
whole-
know
Then you
about
got
beard
oil. I know
Like,
about
on
beard
the
oil.
phone.
You know about beard oil?
I know about beard
What
oil.
you know about beard oil?
Listen, I got friends that got beards.
I heard you.
Now, when we're ready to start.
What's up?
When we're ready to start.
Like now.
It's on? Oh, we're
Yeah,
good?
yeah, it's on.
We're rolling?
It's rolling,
rolling.
baby.
Oh, shit, what's going
you
on?
make
Going
to your
on?
show.
Thank you for
And
not.
he makes the show.
Thank you for not clicking through my story so fast.
Boom.
Thank you for clicking on this shit.
Yep.
Good morning, good afternoon. It's
Hello.
Tony, aka Ant. Tony Too Wavy. Chuleta. Oh, Mr. See Your Fries when you're not looking. So as one host. And then right here we have Dro.
Yo, Dro.
Not looking.
That's all I go by right
Come
now.
on, give me something else, man. One
You
more.
know, Pedro, what's up?
Uh-huh.
Groovy One.
Uh-huh.
And that's about it. Patagonia Pete.
Patagonia P.
Yeah, that's one
They
of
better,
my
they better
outdoor
cough
shit.
up the check.
What's up? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the endorsement.
Carhartt T and
Carhartt T. I like that. All right.
You like Vans, right?
I like what?
Vans.
I do like Vans.
Okay.
I do like Vans. Yeah, I do.
All right, and today we're at
I actually
the
got my first pair this year. It's crazy, but yeah.
first pair.
My first pair ever.
Oh, now she's repping Vans OD
So
now.
now I'm like-
Okay. And now it makes sense.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. You gotta get the mic up there.
Oh, oh,
It
oh.
is-
Bless you.
Oh, come on, bro. You're fucking up the
Into
vibes
the
real
mic?
quick.
I'm kidding.
Today we're at the Slayhouse. The Slay Studios. Is this Slayhouse, right?
Slayhouse.
This is, yeah.
Headquarters, what we called it.
HQ.
The Slayhouse HQ.
Oh, it's HQ. Cut that part. Damn, you can't.
We're here. We're joined today by Dmarcela. What's your real name, honestly? Because I just know you by your Instagram name. We're not gonna put your gov out
My
there.
name is Diana. No, it's okay. I'm kidding. My name is Diana.
Did you want to reveal the government?
No, because my thing is like,
I don't care.
because
It's
this whole
just,
time I'm going by Dmarcela. I'm like, oh, that's
it's
her
just you know
Instagram
why?
name.
It's because my family is really who. That's the only people that call me
Diana.
Diana, and they don't even call me Diana. They call me Diana. Because I'm Colombian
Right.
and we're all Spanish as fuck. So they'd be like, Diana, and like, you know, I'm just like overhearing that. So I tell everybody that I mean my name is D or Dmarcela.
Yeah, and she's a model.
Yes.
Yes.
I am.
She takes pictures too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What else you do? What else you do? Give me something.
I take pictures.
Take
I
pictures.
model.
Oh, she's running a
I'm
whole
in videos. Yeah, I'm running.
video vixen.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
Boom.
You have an agency type.
Yeah,
We'll get
it's
into that.
basically.
It's like,
I don't want to call it an agency because it's not an agency. I want to. It's still a collective. It's just of models.
Yeah.
So it's no different.
And we'll get into that. Thank you for joining us.
No,
As we
thank
said,
you guys for having me.
guys, the setup is real nice.
Thank you.
No,
Nice wood
facts.
floors.
My house is your house.
HQ.
Mi casa es
They
tu
got
casa.
the nice. Y'all can't see, but they got
Oh,
the
y'all
nice
can't see my fire
painting
art.
over
They
there.
got the artwork.
They got the
Shit
hookah
fire.
busting
Fire.
somewhere over there.
I want that at a hookah lounge.
You want it at a hookah lounge?
I swear.
Bro, what'd
How'd
you do?
win it?
At
How'd
an
you win
event. It was like an event at a hookah. It was an art event at a hookah lounge, and they were raffling it. And you know what's crazy? I never do that. Like you
Bro,
know when
I was-
they
wait,
when
like
they give like
raffles?
tickets, like the raffle tickets.
I never win.
Me neither, and I never play for that reason because I'm like, whatever. I'm just like, nah, win. And that was my mood that day. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna just take it, and I took it, and I was just sitting there still, you know, enjoying. And then it was time for them to reveal the winner, and they were saying the number, and like nobody got up. So something in my head was just like, D, look at your ticket, and I looked at my ticket, and it was me. I was
That's
like,
crazy.
It's just-
yo, I won it.
Fam.
I felt the geekness. From the story,
I got up and I was like, bro, I've never, this never happened. It was so that's why I love it. I
Yo,
love it.
at one of my old jobs, they had
Sorry. Yeah.
like at the Christmas party, they had they would have like 32 gifts, right? They would have like fucking TVs, fucking AirPods, shit like that. I worked there for 2 years, went to both of them, never won anything. And I'm like, bro, like why do I have the worst luck with that type shit?
Every time.
That should be making me mad depressed. I'm like, fuck.
You got
Bro.
no luck.
Like nothing like the little Monopoly games at McDonald's.
Yeah, yo, I remember this shit. Yo, that's why I don't even play the lotto, because I feel like
Oh yeah, I've never.
it's just I'm gonna
never
lose
played
bread.
the lotto, honestly.
Yo, I haven't been to a casino yet.
Really?
I have.
Yeah.
I've never. No,
neither.
I've been to a casino, but I haven't like played games at a casino. Like I just been to a casino, like an AC.
Okay.
So I just like walked around it, and then I was like, all right, I'm out.
Because I know myself, so it was like I'm trying to practice
I
self-control.
don't. I just don't get the games.
They're
Yeah, me
just
neither,
like
honestly.
traditional games.
There's like some
like-
slot machines that's probably easier, but
Yeah, I
then you
guess
get
the
into
slot machine is for
blackjack,
me.
it's like mad
Because if
shit.
I could just sit there and be like,
I guess you just gotta really like the traditional games.
Word. And
That'd be hard if
casinos-
like Uno was in like the casino.
Oh, I'm
oh, if Uno was in the casino,
That'd be hard.
Well, the first
I'd
thing you
be
have to do
rich.
is settle the rules, bro. Because every time I play with Uno with somebody,
There's always
yo, what's the
always different
rules?
rules.
What's the
stack
rule?
2, stack 4.
do you stack?
Yeah, we stack, right? Rena, we stack. We stack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's house rules. That is what it is.
It is definitely house rules. Yo, you gotta have a game night. You gotta have to invite us over.
Yeah, we have Uno Dare.
There.
Uno there.
Uno Dare is
I have
Uno
Uno
Dare.
flip.
What kind of spicy? What's up?
Uno Flip.
Oh yeah. It's like it has a whole other
yeah,
side
it's
to
like
it.
more like fuck.
And like one of
It
the
changes
yeah,
the game halfway. Like you got 2 games.
Like one of the
What does the
cards is
flip
flip.
mean?
You flip the decks, and there's like a dark side.
You have
And
a
there's
light
more
side
like
card and you have a dark side card.
yeah, and there's like another set of numbers, another like wild cards and shit.
So it's like you're playing 2 games at one time. So like if you're about to be Uno out, niggas could be like flip, and then it flips to the other one, and now you got like 10, like you got like more cards or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
I want it. I want
I never
it.
heard of Uno there.
I love Uno. I really do. Like, I love Uno. So,
Nah, the game nights in my crew, it just like brings the worst out of everybody. We all start arguing. Relationships like are in like jeopardy.
you know what game I never really played like that? Because, tall. Twister, because I feel like every time that I try to play Twister with
I don't got the
people,
back for
Fucking
Twister.
No one
It's
ever
just
no one
like-
ever wanted to play Twister because it's like it's just too much effort.
I know, but they make it look fun on TV when people actually play it. You know,
Yeah,
when
you're
people that
right.
are flexible,
Well,
I
if you have a
guess.
back like mine.
That was just like a flirtatious thing. Like I don't know.
Bro, I'm 25. I promise
let me
you,
be
my back
under-
is like not 25.
Yeah, nah.
It's like
I can't. My body can't.
Wait, you're
switch.
25?
I'm 25.
Okay.
26.
Dang.
27.
Is that
Give it
rude
up-
to
give it-
ask?
give it
No.
up-
That was
give
rude.
it
Right?
up my
No, it's
gut.
Damn.
not. It's not
Damn,
rude.
That's rude.
I was told
That was
always.
rude as fuck. Leave my shit too. I was like, damn.
Yeah, we're just putting everybody's information out there. today.
This is what I gotta deal with. I love it.
I'm done.
I was telling you earlier. We
I'm
argued.
young. I'm 27 and I'm fucking young. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, nah.
I don't care. Age is. I feel like age is really nothing but a number. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
agree.
just because you're getting older does not mean that, you know, you're running out of time. Like, that's not true. Like, time is time. You just gotta make the best out of it. But, you know,
So even if like you're 50 years old,
we're not getting older. We're getting wiser. We're getting smarter. We're getting stronger.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like, the part of this like podcast, like we try, like we're very transparent. Like we talk about everything. Like,
No, of course,
Like
and that's
everything.
good. That's needed.
and part of that is like realizing like, okay, we're 25, 26, 27, but we're not too old to like follow our dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Of course
Because at the end
not.
of the day, literally,
Or
like,
too young.
Gary Vee and everybody talk about that shit. Like 25, right? So let's just say these next 5 years, I chase this podcast shit or whatever, fuck up my money, whatever. I'm still gonna be 30. You know what I'm saying? Like that's still
Yeah.
mad young.
yeah.
That
So
is
that's
young.
something. So what you just
30,
said
the
is-
new 20.
Yeah, what you just said
That's
right now is
major
real
facts.
because it you know, it kind of just, which is why we wanted you on here, because I feel like we share a lot of the same
Yeah, no, of course. It's all,
sentiments.
it's a struggle. I'm gonna call it a struggle because it is a struggle. Because even though we do get shit done, you know, and like we work for what we want, doing it, like the process can be a struggle because yeah, we don't have all the things that we do need or like that we want because of, situations. And it's just like, but we make it happen. And like, that's what matters, that we like struggle to make it happen. And I feel like that's what life about, because if you just have everything so easy like that,
You're not
it's
gonna
just
grow.
like,
You're not gonna grow mentally.
you're gonna be used to that. Like, oh yeah, I want that, cool, I got it, that's
How the fuck
it.
did we just enter that bag, son?
Oh no, we got deep real
we
quick.
got so deep just
That's
now.
what we do though.
God damn. We started from like our names to that, like yeah.
No, the age.
Yeah, I did us in the middle. I'm like,
He's just too smacked. He's just sitting there like.
Nah, I'm like, y'all spitting
I'm
right
smacked
now.
too, I'm not gonna lie, but
Nah, y'all was
Joe's
absolutely
like-
what I
spitting.
feel.
Divide the one.
That little math
There's an
game.
X.
No, I agree
what?
with that. I mean, the biggest.
That's real though, because it's like.
Oh, you gonna say something?
No, you completely fucked that up. I
apologize.
Go ahead.
No,
I
but I was gonna
interrupted
say
you.
that like for
I
that.
can't deal with y'all.
The biggest thing is like when I think about age and shit like that, it's like I think of time zones. Like where I'm at.
No, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Somewhere else in like Africa or whatever, it's a different time over there. So
Right.
they're developing at their
And
own pace.
different
I'm
life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So don't attach like success. Like just because someone got it at 19 on Twitter or some shit doesn't mean like that's the gold standard for
That's
everybody.
good for them.
Exactly.
Most of it be luck. Like
Congratulate
it really
it, boom.
luck.
You know, worry about yourself and you keep grinding and shit like that.
Yeah, but like to play devil's advocate, it's so hard to like not like. There's times where I get into those like slumps where you kind of like compare yourself. And you're
Oh
like,
yeah.
Fam, what am I? But then
A lot.
the thing that I have to like bring myself back, I'm like, okay, I got a roof over my head.
Of course, we're all
Um,
different.
I have a
We're all
job.
blessed in different ways.
Right. I have a job and it may not be what I want to do,
Start
but
grinding yourself.
like the bills are paid. Like,
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then I started thinking like,
It's the process, like I said, the struggle. Like
Facts.
the process is a struggle, but we doing it, and that's what matters. Because if we were struggling and not doing anything, just struggling for no reason, then that's just like, what the fuck are we doing this for? But because we are struggling, but we are doing things with our struggle, is like that shit is gonna mean the most when we make it.
right.
Yeah.
Cause we gonna make it.
Yeah.
But
So
like-
it's gonna
Passion.
mean the most when we
sure.
make it. Cause we're gonna look back at everything and be like, yo, I struggled doing that shit, but I did that
Right.
shit, Like,
and it's all part of the story. Like that's
exactly. You gotta have a story. You can't just be like, oh yeah, like my dad know this person and that's it. That's how I did
Yeah.
it. Like, oh,
It's not
look at
rewarding.
you.
Yo, real quick on stories. So like, obviously you're a model.
Mm-hmm.
How long you been modeling?
6 years now.
Okay.
Okay.
Like for like seriously and like, modeling
6
like
years?
consistent, like 6 years. Yeah.
All right. So with me, I'm not a model, obviously, but I think something, and maybe I'm like thinking too deep into shit, but it's like I like the stories that are portrayed through modeling. So like an image, it's an image, and sometimes in that there's a story behind like the picture, the portrait, whatever.
Right. It is a
Um,
story. It is a story. You're telling a story through a picture. Yeah.
Do you look at it like that? Like
No,
you're
of
part
course
of
I
modeling
do.
like that?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Do you have to like think hard at
No,
like?
I mean, okay, like when I
Like if
first.
you try to portray like something, is it like now you've been
No.
6 years in, are you natural to you? Or?
It is. It is very. I mean, no. Don't get me wrong. Like, still sometimes it's like because I still do new things. So like when I do these new things, it is a new feeling for me, and it is like I have to adapt to it. But it comes quick. Like maybe like the first 2 pictures, I'd be like, I'd feel awkward, and I'd be like, damn, I don't know what I look like right now, so I'm not feeling this. So I'll just go look at the picture real quick, look at the camera, and then I'll see what is bothering me, and I'll fix it, and then that's just how. That's
gotta
my
warm
way
up.
of
You gotta
adapting.
warm- you
Right,
gotta warm
exactly.
up and get into your
but
groove.
it just comes natural to me because this is really like my passion. Like I've literally been doing this. Like I remember when I was like a little ass girl. I was like 10, and like I would have my little cousin. Well, not my little cousin. He's my age, but whatever. We were little, and he would we had the cameras, like the digital cameras back in the day.
Yeah.
So that
I
was
used to be
that
on
was
MySpace,
fire, right? Like having those cameras
Little
was
strap.
fire. Like
I had the most trash pictures with like the camera like.
exactly. So
Oh, that's
those
embarrassing.
cameras were lit. So my cousin would just sit there and take pictures of me, and like I loved it. Like I just always liked taking pictures of me.
But like what
But
was,
like
did you
not just like hey, but like I just loved always posing. Like that was my thing. So
was it a thing? Like what was that?
and my mom actually took me to an agency, right? And we went, and I took the pictures that my cousin took of me. Like my mom went to the store, developed them and everything. We took them to the agency. They accepted me in the agency, but the thing with the agency is that you have to pay for like because when you get accepted, then you have to take pictures for your portfolio. And the agency takes it, but you have to still pay for that just to enter.
Gotcha.
So that's where they catch you, kind of. Not, you know what I'm saying? Some agencies.
It's like you still got more to.
Right. So then, but once you pay those pictures to get in, that's it. Like, you're good.
Okay.
But at the time, it was like $2,000, and like my parents just didn't have that to just blow right at the moment. Yeah. So like I just didn't join the agency, but like, I really always wanted this since I was that young. Like, this has been my dream. So now that I'm actually doing it, and I'm just like working hard for it, and it's just like, it makes me feel like so good. Like, it makes me feel like, you know, because I could have gave up, because trust me, it's not it's not easy. It's not easy,
bro.
Just like any industry, but it's not easy.
When we try to like just have little promo pics or like for the IG, it's like so awkward. Like, he'd be like, yo,
like looking at yourself.
Yeah, he's always like, yo, like, take this picture. But this guy doesn't give me no direction, right? And which is fine, because, like, I'm not a model. He's not trying to make me a model. We just need some shit for the Instagram.
Yeah.
But that shit be making me feel mad weird
like
sometimes.
Showing, like, us. And it's fucking awkward as fuck.
I'm like, what do I do?
You know,
and
like,
you can see the
awkwardness.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
you
the angles
when
that
you're
don't
awkward, you
like,
can see
and those
it.
parts of your body and shit like that.
Yeah.
And, like, when you want to show, like, if you show it on Instagram, like, fuck no, like, that's like criticism central. You know what I'm saying?
So I be trying to suck my gut in. I'm like, yo, take this shit real quick.
Exactly.
But
you
like,
know what? You know the pictures that be coming out the best though be like the off guards.
Facts.
If you're not like
In the
very
moment.
photogenic, or if you're not like very comfortable in front of the camera, just literally tell your friends to get off guards of you, like, and you will like one of them. Or if it's not off guard, like motion pictures. Like, maybe you're just not a posing person, but maybe if you're just doing like this, or you're talking, or you're just laughing, like, and they catch it in the moment because you're moving, you're gonna get a picture no matter what.
hey, the jig is up.
Boom.
I see these pictures. You know, motherfuckers be like, where's my phone? Like,
Yeah.
I know you asked somebody, yo, like, get this off guard real quick.
Right.
The jig is up. We're on to you.
That was a huge call out just now.
There was a little
Sorry.
sub in there, right?
I'm saying I gotta give them the saw. I gotta give
give
the
them a
tip.
Dmarcela tip right there of the day. Jesus.
Model tip, 1-on-1.
Yeah, nah, I would definitely feel too awkward. And you know my beef is too, which the Rihanna shit just dropped, right? Like, she had
Oh my God, the
shit.
Fenty show.
I couldn't get my boxers. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's just so dumb.
Wait, you're talking about the boxers?
Well, both. So like,
Did
I'm
you
getting
see
to
the
this.
show?
Well, that is my thing. Was every time I'll buy something right online.
You gonna answer the question?
She asked me something. Well, I was just like, well, man, I was just like,
You was just like,
yeah, you gotta
so
take
narrow
me in.
focus.
you gotta like. Sometimes I'll be flying. You just gotta like catch
she
me.
said,
That's what I have him for. It's all about balance.
You going and I had to reel you in. I said, yo, like,
This is literally our relationship. He's a
I
calm.
love y'all though, because
I
he
would-
was just like, I'm not
That's what
gonna
I'm saying.
answer her.
He's a calm, cool, collected one, and I'm kind of just everywhere. He's like, yo,
It's fine.
like,
You don't have to
relax.
answer. We can
That's a
answer
good
it
balance.
later.
I forgot what I was talking about. But, oh, the Rihanna shit.
Rihanna.
When
did
I
you see it?
Did you watch the show?
I saw the clips.
Okay, cool.
I ain't watch. You know,
Bet,
I
bet,
did the whole
bet,
Twitter
bet.
shit.
That's all I need to know.
But my thing is like, when I buy something online, the dude got like a wild 8-pack. He's like
Facts.
8 foot like
Facts.
tall, and I'm like, my
Fab.
man, we don't got the same shoulders. Like, what are we?
Broad
Trav-
ass shoulders.
So the fact that
Who else was the model?
Yeah, they had wild shoulders, and I'm like, I don't got those.
Facts.
So the thing I liked about her is that she,
Big Sean. Sorry, I'm just
oh, she's just gone.
think about the models that were wearing her
But the-
underwear, her shorts.
The thing I like about that is that she had like the big dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
The
just-
big girls.
big
She had
girls.
transvestites. She had gays. She had everything.
And that's how.
And that's why I love her. Like, I love her, and I love that show. And if you haven't seen those shows, because she has 2 of them, you need to watch them, because
Second one?
this is the second one. And I've never seen anybody really have a fashion show like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I've seen fashion shows, and it's cool because it's always a runway, and it's always just like, you know, you see in the outfit, but like, she literally made it a show. Like, she made it a fashion show. Like, I was entertained not only by like, you know, the clothes that she was modeling or that they were modeling, but like by just them, because they dance and I just love her.
I just like how
Rihanna,
it
I
was-
need to meet you.
It was like
Yes,
super
yes.
inclusive. Like I said, I don't got wild shoulders like that. So when I'm trying to buy my shirt and my man's buffed out, I'm like, yo, like relax. That shit's not gonna look like that on me.
That should
So I think
motivate
they're showing
you
your leg,
though.
Oh come on, we get into it.
That should
also-
motivate
we get
you
into it.
That's also
though.
like a body image thing though, because like I think we were talking about it last episode. It was like with social media, like shit fucks you up, it trips you out,
And you
know what I'm
compare
saying?
yourself.
And you compare yourself, and you're like, damn, I don't really want to show my body like that.
That I used to do that. I really did. I used
I
to
was
do
gonna
that a
ask,
lot.
did you compare yourself to like
I did.
models?
I did because obviously in the modeling industry, like.
Facts.
I don't know nothing
You're-
about the model
under a
industry, so
microscope.
I figured
know.
I figured it's very
Under a
catty.
microscope.
But you
I could be
know,
wrong,
you
but-
see all the models that even the famous models, or even coming down to like Instagram models, like or girls that just take cute pictures. Like it doesn't matter. Like it's still a body. You know what I'm saying? So you're always looking at that body, and you're just like, wow, like because everybody is really different. Like every single body is different.
There's a lot of options.
Exactly.
A lot of like
so
different
yeah,
types.
exactly. So at some point, when I first started like modeling and getting comfortable with my body and like getting comfortable with showing my body, it was like I would see other girls, and I'm like, wow, like how do they do that so comfortably, like, and just not give a fuck, like they're like, yes, like this is my body, and like at the time I couldn't do that because it was just like, because it's my body,
Right,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But then also because they have beautiful bodies, and like not because I love my body, but I'm saying like it's obviously a different body, like some girls got little boobs, some girls got big boobs, some girls got big titty. I mean big big butts,
Let me
little
reverse it
butts.
to you. Like, what made you
big-
feel like it wasn't perfect yourself?
Because I feel like when I first started modeling, I'm not gonna lie, it was more of like a little trend where it was just like, oh, big butts it's a thing now, and it's just like every girl with a big booty is bad as fuck, and anything
Right.
else is that shit. Like that's it. And I was in high school, and I just graduated high. It was just like those times. So it hit me because it was social media, and it was just like, damn, like.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
I don't know. I know I don't got a. Now I don't give a fuck. But like I know I don't got a big ass. But back in the day, I used to be like, damn, like
So
I'm
how
not gonna
old
be
were
able
you?
to be
You
a
were probably,
model.
17, 18?
No. But I wasn't seriously doing it. That's what I'm saying. That's because I was
But that's
so
a
ashamed.
weird time in just anybody's life. Those young ages.
Yeah, I was like 19, 20.
Yeah, so that's like a weird like
That could definitely
developmental time.
influence.
So seeing that, I would imagine, at least for me, I would assume if I put myself in that situation, it'd probably like fuck me up a little bit. Because it's like you're growing as a person.
Right.
We don't know shit at 20 years old. But when you're seeing these other
Yeah,
people,
you're comparing yourself. You're
you
just
have to-
like, what's in? Like, what's gonna make me pop? And that was what I was thinking. So I was like, wow, I don't have that. So
So what got
I ain't
you?
gonna be popping.
What got you over that hump?
It took a while, like, cause I didn't do it. I didn't model for that reason, cause I just didn't feel comfortable with myself. So
Oh,
then
like you stopped?
Yeah, I just
Oh,
didn't.
shit.
No, I didn't even stop. I just didn't do it for
Right.
that reason.
Oh, gotcha.
Like I just didn't do it. Like
yo, I didn't
was
fucking
just
do it, bro.
thinking.
Like-
I was just overthinking it the
I
whole time.
didn't fucking do
Definitive,
it.
like, no,
Chill out, man.
No, you ain't fucking hear me, man.
Ask me
I
one.
said it's fucking done.
She said, ask me
It's
one fucking
done.
time.
Don't talk. I'm sorry. That's the energy I
Yeah, I'm
Stop!
shook.
No, I was just being dead ass. I didn't do it.
felt from that. It is true that like, you could be your own worst enemy. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
It's
so
like-
then when it came down to I would turn like what, 21, 22, that's when I was just like, fuck it. Like, I started I was like, I'm not going to know if I actually am comfortable in front of the camera or not
Let's do
if
it.
I don't do it.
Right.
I'm just overthinking it. Like, nah, I'm not going to feel comfortable because I don't know the photographer. And blah, 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 blah. Like, that's what was in my head. Like, I just kept telling myself different things. And then I just did it. And like I remember my first shoot ever. It was dope. It was my friend Prince. Shout out to you, Prince, if you watch this.
Shout out.
Yeah, it was just dope because he just made me feel so comfortable. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I was in like a bikini and I had like a jacket and then I had nothing
Oh,
under.
this is very important.
It was the weather like. You got me fucked up now.
No.
Bikini jacket.
But like, I'm saying,
I'm thinking about the wild North Face, bro.
it's the photo. Hold on, this is the photo set.
Yeah,
So
like,
like,
he's a
it's
photographer.
a
Y'all
concept
getting
and
that
shit.
shit.
But what I'm saying is, what you're about to detail is very important because
Yes.
that's in a very important relationship, or like, you know what I'm saying, like taking the photo and like what you're wearing.
Yeah, no,
like,
yeah. And it was
dressing a
my
female.
first time.
Exactly.
And it was my first time.
Exactly.
And with the person that I was with at the time, they like motivated me to do it more because they were just like, fuck it, like just do it. It's just a picture and it's just your body. Like you're not I wasn't showing like anything.
It's nothing crazy.
It was just underwear, and then I was covering myself with a jacket, and I had like a hat, and I was wearing sneakers. And it was just like a regular shoe, like, to try it out. And I did it, and he just made me feel so comfortable because he was directing me and he was telling me, do this, do that. And then, like, he didn't make me feel like he was a creep. Like, he was looking at me because I didn't have that much clothes on.
Facts.
And if he was, he hid that shit because I didn't feel that energy at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it made me even more comfortable because I didn't feel like I had to watch out. I just felt like, all right, D, go ahead. Do you. Like, he don't even care. He's just taking your pictures. That's how I felt. So I appreciated that. And then from there on, like, it was over. Like, I just went and I just kept going and I kept trying new things until it got to the point where I would say, like last year or maybe this year or in between, like I started feeling more comfortable just like, I'm not going to say nude because I'm not always nude, but like let's say like I would have like bottoms but no top.
Okay.
And I don't need, and I won't have a cover up. But it's just like I feel like I could be like this, but like even showing my nipples, like I don't. To me, it's just like I'm comfortable with my body now. Like I know, like I'm not putting it out there for any malicious reasons or anything like that. Like, and if you're that immature that you look at my picture and think, wow, you a hoe, or like anything else like that, because trust me, in the modeling industry, that's what it is. Like, oh, you could take a naked picture and post it. Like, ew. Like, but I'm comfortable.
Would you say it's more of an artistic expression?
It is. To me, it is, because I'm not just out here like, I'm going to show, but I'm not just out here like, oh, like a porn star, you know what I'm saying? Like showing my shit. Like, no, I'm just like, and I feel personally that in the pictures that I have been nude, it's not me just being like, oh, look at my nipples. It's just I'm actually doing a pose. I'm actually in a scenery. Like it's not just my nipples. It's the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? Because for that, I'm just gonna take a selfie of my nipples and post it.
I look at like the intent. You feel me? Like. The intent, like you're not just there, like as you said, just to show nipple and like be malicious.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't be even doing a shoot. I would just take selfies and post them.
Right.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing a shoot because to me it's art. Like I see a vision and I don't care about what anybody really thinks. Like I'm gonna do it.
And that's important because like that whole shit. It's funny because when you just say fuck it, like I like laugh because that's literally how I get over. And like I said, we got our days. We have slumps and shit like that, but
that's the
at the end of the day, it's like, because we really put ourselves out here.
Yeah.
Like he had a camera.
But it's real shit.
We
it's
buy
real
equipment,
life.
and we're like, yo, this shit's fun for us, but like, fuck it. We're putting so much about ourselves out there, like our vulnerabilities.
Right.
Motherfuckers know we eat ass out here. Or we giving out mad information.
Yeah, he's giving out the government.
Wow, you're not. We're not gonna talk about.
We're just so
leak right now.
We're so open that. We're so open.
Next question.
No. What I'm saying is, we're so.
I plead the fifth.
What I'm getting to is that we're so open. We're putting ourselves out there. So like, once it's out there, so people can criticize.
Right. And I don't care.
And they have. That they're entitled to that. But it's that little fuck it mentality is what you literally have to have if you're creative.
Because if not, you're not gonna live your life. You're gonna live your life in somebody else's eyes because they think that's how you have to live your life. But like, who are you to tell me how to live my life?
It's not easy to get to that point though.
Life.
I don't want to make it seem like it's easy to get to that point because it's definitely not. Like it took me a minute.
No.
It could be easier for other people.
Like I said, it took me a while to get to this fuck it point because I was just so terrified of literally society. Like, what they gonna say? What they gonna think? They gonna even my family. Like, was my family gonna think? No.
Oh, you completely said fuck.
Nah, because if you would like the pictures that I'm talking to you about, and I might to some people I might sound like I don't know, but like. My family knows what it is. Like, they know this is my passion, especially my parents, not for nothing. Like, I love my entire family, and they were all very important to me. But, like, my family, meaning my parents and my sister and, like, my niece and, like, my family, my close family, is, like, they know what it is. And they know that this is my dream and my passion. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it. And I'm not just making it for myself. Like, I'm making it for them, too. Like, they know that I'm working for this dream because I want to give them a better life. Right. You know what it is? And so when I post things like that, and I post them on Facebook, and that's where I have all my family. So like, I have my entire family on Facebook. So
That's what I was gonna ask you. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
It's okay.
like, how did it feel the first time you did it?
Oh, the first time that I did it.
And all that stuff. So I'm asking, like, because you're saying now you're so
The first time that I did
fucking-
it, yeah,
the
it
first
was.
time I know you was probably sweating. You sweating.
It was uncomfortable because my mom hit me up
Ooh.
because she wasn't used to it. Because, like I said, it was the first time.
She wasn't happy?
No.
Was this like
She was
you in
tight.
general, like, when you started showing more of yourself?
No, when I started showing more of myself, she was tight. She was like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you posting those things?" You know, like any mother would really react to their daughter posting things like that. But like I said, again, I'm not like, you know, just being nasty and like inappropriate.
Yeah, for sure.
But to my mom, it's just like, wow, that's my daughter and she's posting this. And I get it. I understood. But like I had to break it down to my mom, like, Ma, like, why is it okay for you to look at a model on a billboard in the city that's half naked and I can't do that? But you look at that model and you're like, wow, look at her body. So cute. Why can't your daughter be like that?
Did she take that?
So to her, it was just like, it made her think because she was just like, okay, but she brought it up to, she was like, but you're not getting paid. Like, that's what she said. And it's true. Like, it hurt, but I was like, you're right. Like, I'm not, but that's my goal. And if this is what I have to do without pay right now to then get paid to do this or more or better, I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm gonna take all these
like every artistic struggle.
punches. I'm gonna take all these punches.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take them.
That's a very important message though, because when it's obvious, it's like painfully obvious when somebody's doing some shit for bread.
Yeah.
And like if you just do something because you love it, like I would never say we lose money. We like invest money in like the shit that we get and like other shit, right? But and I'm sure you do too, like with cameras and
No, yeah, of
merch and all
course.
that. But it's like, to me, it's not a loss. And when you do it, it just makes me so happy. Like this shit right now, sitting here where everybody in here just chilling, like
It's so good, right?
it makes me happy.
It
you know
makes
what
me
I'm
happy
saying?
too.
So we're not getting paid off of this, and yeah, we've seen.
Right.
Guys, it makes me happy too.
Wow.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah,
That was
that's
a cute little
some
moment.
Fucking sappy motherfucker.
But no,
Oh my
The
god.
3 sad friends.
it was that fucking Usher we were listening to. Got me that bad.
We all in our bags, like we love
I
each
fucking love you guys.
other.
Neo.
Yeah. It's just
So sick of love songs.
It's just a very important message though, because you know, just because you're not seeing money from it now, does you know,
No, of
money will
course,
come.
that's the goal.
And as long as
No,
you do
but
some shit with authenticity, I have to say that mad slow. I was in ESL.
Statistically.
OTT.
Authenticity.
Yeah, better than me.
Then, you know what I'm saying? Like
Authenticity.
the money will come.
But at the same time, it's not all about the money though. All the materialistic items and shit like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. You got to be comfortable in this world and society that we live in. But like at the end of the day, it's not all about the money.
No,
'cause
it's
if
not,
It was,
yeah. 'Cause money
you'd probably
come and go.
drive yourself crazy. You know, and end up doing some crazy wild shit or getting hooked on something. You know what I'm saying? That's just not the right shit to be like focused on.
Yeah, it's the goal. Like you have to have a principle, and
It's just the passion for why you
exactly.
do what you're doing.
And I'm saying to have goals with your money. Like
Exactly.
it's not just saying, oh, I'm gonna get money and that's it. I'm
Generational
gonna be
wealth.
rich. Like no, you have to have goals that you're gonna do with your money that you're gonna get. You know, you're not just gonna be rich to be rich. Like you want to have a purpose for your money that you're getting or for the funds that you're adding up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
Right.
I get that money is not the purpose, but it could be when
well,
you
don't get
have
me wrong.
goals
Yeah,
with
exactly.
that money.
Like for us, I'm first generation. You first generation here?
What?
Like your parents were born in the States or no?
No, they were born in Colombia.
So exactly, first generation. So like, I feel like with kids like us that come with from parents who are not from the States, it's like a different mentality, and that's something that
It's
like all this shit I definitely want to like
because they
kick
don't have
back.
a playbook for you. It's like you're experiencing it for the first time. So you're like, I don't fucking know what to do. Like,
And like with me, it was like, cause I was born in Colombia too. Like I wasn't even born here. I was born in Colombia, and then from Colombia we moved to Canada, and we lived there for
Fucking
9
love
years.
Canada.
Like I lived in Canada for 9 years, and then I moved to the United States. So when I moved here, it was like a total like
Shock.
switch
wow,
up.
9th grade.
Huh?
Or
No,
is it-
no, no.
oh.
I literally was born in Colombia.
Oh, you said
we
9
went. We
years.
moved to Canada when I was like a year old,
Okay.
and I lived in Canada till I was like nine. I was about to be 10, and then we moved here. So, and then we just stayed here. But it was a switch because I was in 3rd grade. So going to school, I didn't know any English.
From Canada and then to US, it would fuck me up.
Right, I didn't know any English. Yeah. I only knew Spanish and French. So I came here knowing no English. Had to go to school and they threw me in a classroom like, all right.
Oh, that was a Tony.
Wow.
All I hear is, oh god.
Yo, awareness on 100. Like, oh, that shit dropped. Phone was still recording.
Right, like,
That's the sniper. I trust the shot on that one.
I'm sad. But nah, it was tough. It was tough because learning English was not easy. It wasn't. As a 10-year-old, like, it wasn't easy. I was already used to my language. I was already used to French and Spanish. That's all I spoke in Canada. Like, you don't speak English in Canada. Like, you speak French and that's it. And I spoke Spanish.
In Toronto.
Well, yeah, of course, and especially now English is like their second language. So like English is very common, but back in the day, like it wasn't like that.
Yeah,
like
you're right,
the people that spoke English, it was very like, wow, like you speak English. Like it was cool to people like us. And even before we moved to Canada, I remember my parents trying to like teach me English. So like they like had me go to a school to learn English, and I just couldn't do it. Like I was just mad that we were moving. Period. Yeah. So I didn't care.
Period.
And then when Period. And then when I got here, it was like, damn, I have to now.
Yeah.
I have to.
You gotta adapt.
And it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. But
so
I fuck it.
We talk about the start. What the fuck is going on now?
Now.
What are we into?
You got
now?
like a little agency thing.
Now we got
right?
the fuck it. We got
now.
The
fast forward.
We got the interest.
I started out with not doing it to now.
Now what we talking about? Shmoney. What's show?
So now So like everybody knows about Slayhouse Music Group and
shout out Slayhouse, shout out K Soul,
shout
out A Slay,
A Slay, Sydney D,
shout out
Arena, China, and now we have 2 more models, which is Marielle and Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah, and myself.
Go check out the K Soul. Go check out the K Soul.
Check out the page, right? Check out the what?
Check out the K Soul episode.
Right, go check out the K Soul episode.
Zoom. We're gonna come back. We're gonna have her in person.
Circle back.
It was her birthday, right?
It was her birthday, October 2nd. Old bitch.
Dirty
30. Nah, yeah, but yeah. So it's like it's the same thing as Slayhouse Music Group, except that it's Slayhouse Models.
Okay. Wait. So who'd you?
All right.
How'd you get into
I'm okay. So I was basically always the only model in the group. Like,
imagine getting jumped into a fucking creative crew.
Like what? Right?
I would want to.
I want to know how that feels.
Yo, anybody want to join Simply2Mellow? Gotta get jumped by me and Joe.
Where? Send me your resume.
Give me one cake.
Nah, but
Yeah, so how'd you start in Slayhouse?
How I started in Slayhouse?
Connect, yeah.
Okay, let's take it back to like what? Like
a history lesson. I needed it.
I'm trying to think how long ago. I would say like what, 3-4 years ago. So Kay and Slay, they always done music, and I've always been around them doing music. Like I've known Kay for 10 years, well plus more than 10 years, and I've known Slay for like 6 years now.
Y'all
and
went to the same school and everything?
No, it's funny. I met Kay through MySpace because she lived in Queens.
Good old MySpace.
And I met Slay through like a mutual friend. So it wasn't we didn't go to school or nothing. It was just like we just met. And right. And what was I saying?
You were linking up the crew, okay?
She's like, MySpace.
Okay, yeah. So no, so
how you met, like how you came into.
Yeah. So then whatever. They always did music, and I've always, I would always be in the studio with them, making music not making, but like being there while they're making music, and just being there all the time. And then one day it was just like, like, what are we doing this for? Like, what can we do to cause attention, to cause eyes on us, like so people could like notice what we're doing? Because they were making music and they were making songs in the studio, but it's like nobody was looking, nobody was listening, because nobody really knew like what's up. You have to cause attention, you have to promote yourself in order to be out there, because if not, nobody is gonna know about you.
It's very important. That is a very
it is. You have to promote yourself. It's very, very important. And at the time, it just wasn't a thing like that, or it wasn't our thing, I guess. We were just new to everything. And then they came up with this, with Slayhouse. And it was just, they came up with the whole concept, the whole group. Like, there's a whole meaning behind the whole name. But, like, I feel like Kay could explain that a lot better. But they came up with it. And then basically I just got a hit up. and she like explained it to me, and she like, you know, put it all down on the table, and I was just sitting there like, wow, like, yeah, that's fucking smart. Like, why not? Like, what do we have to lose?
Like those conversations where like it just
fuck
makes,
it. It
just
was
makes
literally
sense,
another
yeah.
fuck it moment. It was
Bro,
like,
I'm telling
fuck
you.
it.
Yeah,
Why not? We Slayhouse.
it makes sense.
And it was just, it did make sense at
And
the
you was
time.
the only
you know?
model at the
I was,
time?
yeah, at the, okay, so Slayhouse literally started with Kay, Slay, and myself. It was just the three of us. That's how Slayhouse started, like nobody else. So it was the two artists and myself, and I was the only model. So it was just like, you know, when we first started, it was slow because we didn't know what we were doing. We don't know how to like run a
Just
business.
all creatives trying to like
exactly. We didn't at the time, and I'm not gonna lie. I feel like at the time we didn't even think of it as a business. We just thought of it more as like Slayhouse, like
a collective.
it's
Just
what
a
we are
creative
right now,
collective,
right? Like we're just gonna do this. We're this group, and we're just gonna try and get momentum and like known, and that's it. So you know, as we got bigger and bigger, I feel like that's when it was just like, yeah, this is a business, bro. Like, you know, like we put our souls and hearts, we put our time, we put everything into it. Like we invest, like we had a whole studio and all of us shared it. All of us put money in for the studio. Like all of us put money in for like equipment if we needed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we all invest in this. So it's just like, it's equally everybody's business as a group. So when it first started, as the three of us, we were like, it can't just always be the three of us. Like we're not gonna be on some Destiny's Child type, you know. It's like it has to grow because that's the whole point. How are we gonna get bigger? How are we gonna get known more? So after that came another artist, and then after that we just kept arting another. And so we added Sydney, and then there was another artist, and then that artist left. And then that's it. So now it's only 3 artists.
Yeah.
It went from 4 artists to 3, but now it's 3. And then I was still the only model always. And then we had Lexi, which she was like everything a little bit. She was like a creative director. She was a model, a dancer, a photographer. Like she literally does everything. Like she's awesome. She does everything.
That's funny because like, shout out to her.
She does everything.
She came through. She showed love. So, all right. The first time I met her and Kay. K Soul. I don't know. I feel like I can call her K, right?
K's
we already
fine.
interviewed her.
It's
I can call her
fucking
K.
K.
I'm getting wild.
Right, she's probably where
She won't even care. She in Florida, but she wouldn't even care.
Why is he on?
Don't call me K.
Is that my couch?
Nah, I promise you, she don't care. K is fine. She don't care.
So our friends was throwing. They were shout out Nick. Shout out fucking a size medium Johnny. We see you losing weight.
What that mean? That's lit. Good for you, Johnny.
Yeah, my man looking great out
Don't
here.
know you, but good for you, Johnny.
So they had like a boat party situation thing, right? And they were like DJing the top deck shit, you know, closing the show, whatever.
Wait, where the hookah at? I'm so sorry. They never made it? Oh,
My
sorry.
man's working over there. He's really putting in the pain for the hookah. We appreciate you. So he had like a boat thing, right? With multiple.
I'm sorry.
I really appreciate the effort going into the hookah back there. I don't know, like I just hear shit going back there. And I know, yo, if you ever set up hookah,
I'm sorry.
that's just a process.
The reason being is because like I recently went to Lake George and I was the hookah prepper, and the hookah prepper never gets the credit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because what happens is
My man's sweating with the clothes over there.
If you're a 2-man crew, it's like yo, go do the hookah. It's like I don't want to do the hookah. No, go do the hookah.
You know,
please go do the hookah.
You know,
hold on. And then everyone busts the hookah, and then the hookah maker is in the corner waiting for his shit, and he never gets his credit.
You know, he just fucking did the whole too big on the aluminum foil. So you gotta put a new joint on. We know the pain that it takes, man. Shout out to all the
we all take
hookahs out
rotation
there.
with that shift, except female. I don't know.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
Shout out to all the fucking hookahs.
Everybody gotta make the hookah.
Pass the fucking manguera. Don't be a fucking hog. Sorry, that just got me.
You got real Dominican real quick.
Bro, my friends be hogging that shit so much. I be staring at them like.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry I cut you off though. Go ahead.
Oh yeah,
the
we
boat
was on
party.
The boat. Lexi boat. Yeah. So that's the first night I met. So I don't know.
Was I there?
Were you there? I don't know. It was a fucking boat.
What boat was it?
A boat in the city. There was like 3 decks.
Yeah, I was there. You was there?
In the second, in the second deck, everybody was catching a dub.
Yeah.
And upstairs, we was just fucking. My man's was DJing, so we was out there. Anyways, excuse me. I met Lexi there, and K Soul.
Yeah. They were. Yeah. Okay.
And just get the fuck off my couch. I know. So back to what you said. You said that Lexi does everything. I'll never forget. Somebody said some shit like, "Oh, like what do you do?" You know, it was one of them like, "Yo, what's up? I do this." She's like, "What do you need?" Model, pictures. I take those. And she was just like going down the list. So shout out to her.
Oh my god, that back and forth was
You was
hilarious.
there, bro. You was right next to me.
There. I'm trying to remember.
Were you at the boat?
Yeah, I was there. I was with them.
Wow.
I was literally with them. And my cousin was there too. That's funny. The guy that I told you that took my pictures back in the day. We were all there. It was him, me, Kay, Lexi, and my other friend at the time.
We was definitely in those 2 decks, so you know.
But
I don't remember.
Because it was playing like some, I think like hip-hop.
That's where they had like the.
It was lit.
Yeah,
that whole boat was lit. I was like, what?
I don't really remember it that much.
No, but yeah, but like,
that was the first
I love
time I met,
Lexi
and then
because
we
she does everything
FaceTime.
for real.
We FaceTime because I know
Rena?
Rena, obviously.
Yeah.
You can't limit yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are a model, you are whatever the fuck a photographer, but it's like, I could be whatever the fuck I want.
No, yeah, and that's her. That's really who Lexi
Yeah.
is. She does whatever the fuck she wants, and that's why I fuck with her. So she was that, and then so it's been like that, and then I was still always really the only model.
So are you like head of the modeling joint?
Yeah.
It's like a new thing, right?
'Cause I was like, if you're first, like, I'm assuming you got to
Yeah,
lead the
I
pack.
am.
Don't disrespect her like that, bro.
Right.
No, I'm
You know
just
what the-
clarifying.
Don't
You know what the
disrespect
flag
me
time
like
is.
that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I am, and I and don't get me wrong. Like, to me, it was scary at first because when the whole idea came up,
But why though? Were you just like,
What?
Is it like a
Why
lot
what?
to take on?
I was scared because I feel like I've never really been in a
Hold on, did I
situation.
hear that?
Yeah, I did hear
Yep.
that.
Yep.
What was that?
Come on, don't disrespect the man.
That was
like
a hookah?
Respect the
Stop
man over there.
playing. I always think I hear voices in my house.
We got the crazy neighbor. Now we hear voices.
No voices.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, nah.
And it's like,
Out the window.
All right, we're going low. We're going to go now. We're going to cut it.
Wrap it up.
Nah, but
How did the idea come about?
okay, so it was just more of like Kay. I was speaking with Kay Soul and Kay. And y'all remember y'all got me out here calling her Kay Soul. I was talking to her and and like she was basically like, D, like, you know, I see what you're doing, like I see that you take pictures, I see that you model, and like no disrespect or anything, like you doing you, but what else can you do? Like what else are we gonna do to like actually get you out there on the map? Like, yeah, you doing
Those
good.
are tough conversations to have.
It was a tough one. I'm not even gonna lie. There was tears and shit, but the point of it,
You
it was
have to
that
have those
it was
conversations,
meant
bro.
for good. You know what I'm saying? And I understood that at the end of the conversation.
For growth.
And
And that's when you know that you're with the right people. Because like, if Joe ever comes to me on some like, if I'm lacking, like he's like, yo, my man, like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing. Like, we check each other.
right, well, you have to.
And this is my brother. Like, we've been through so much shit together, fucking for years, bro. Like, mad shit. So that's my man's. So I feel comfortable
jeez.
enough.
Thank
Yeah, there's always a
Stop.
slap
I'm about to cry. Stop it. We in the bag.
But like, it's important to have those conversations, though.
No, it is. It's very-
dickhead to me for like fucking forever.
Because I cared about him. That's
'Cause
No,
we
it.
but it's
cared about
scary. It's
you.
like, yo, stop being a
We were
pussy,
gonna do a little-
bitch.
That's Kay
Even
with
though-
me. It's fine.
Yeah, it took a
It's
little bit.
literally fine. I feel you.
God
But those
damn.
are important conversations to have.
They are very important because, like I said, I'm very thankful for that conversation now. Thank you. Like I said, in the moment, it wasn't a very pleasant conversation because I felt attacked. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like, well, what the fuck? If this is not enough, then what else am I supposed to do? Like, I really didn't know because in my head, this is all I'm trying to do is just model and be out there. Like, I never thought of actually handling a whole group of models. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was just like, at the end of the conversation, like I said, it made sense to me because she's right. Like, yeah, I can model, and I already showed that to people, to enough people at least, and they already know that. But what else can I do? And what else do I really want to do? It's not even about what else can I do, but what do I want to do? And what I always want to do is help other people reach their goals too. In any way that I can, whether it's promoting you, whether it's supporting you, whether it's resharing something, whether it's reposting something, any little way that I can try to help somebody just reach their goals, I'm going to do that. So if I could have a whole group of models that have goals and that are basically the same goals that I have.
Why not big them up?
Why not? Like, why not work as a team?
Okay.
I'm already doing that with Slayhouse in general. Even if they're artists and I'm a model, I help them and they help me because I be in their videos, or like they give me ideas, or they tell me, oh D, let's do this, or let's go here and shoot there. And with them, it's just like I promote their music, I make videos to their music, or I just send their music out. Like in any way, we're helping each other. So I feel like if I'm already doing that with y'all, why can't I do that with a group of people that do the same thing that I'm doing and the same thing that I want? Like, I feel like that'll be just more motivation all around. You know what I'm saying? So after that, we literally had that conversation, and I was like, bet, I'm going to start looking for, like, people, and I'm going to start just, putting my eye out for
Networking.
shit.
What made you do that? Like, why wasn't you spiteful? You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Type shit. Like, what made you still want to pursue it? Like, you thought about it again?
Well, I was obviously scared because
I'm sure Kate came from like a fucking place of
Because like
love.
there'll be those times where like we'll have collaborative like disputes, and it'll be like, I don't think you're pushing your weight, or I think like, because like for me, like the way I think about a team is that we don't have to be the same people.
no, of course,
What I excel in is something that he may lack.
of course, and
But
you
what
have to
he
accept that.
Exactly. He's gonna fill in the gaps,
Mm-hmm.
type shits. But like again, like when you hit those moments where like you're creating something, you're a little sensitive because that's like your baby. What the fuck,
Right,
whatever
right.
the fuck you're doing.
Right.
Someone comes to you like, so you think you could do something more? It's like,
No, and like I told you, I didn't take it lightly. I didn't take it lightly at all. But like towards the end, I started understanding her point of view, because she saw that I was offended, because I was offended. And then when she realized that I was getting offended and she wasn't trying to, she just explained it a little bit more and broke it down a little bit more. So I was like, you know what? You're right. Like, you're just trying to grow, and that's the whole point of Slayhouse in general, period. Like, it doesn't just have to be artists, it could be anybody. So if you guys could grow as artists, why can't I grow as a model with other models and have bad bitches next to me?
Yes.
Like, what's up?
Okay.
So I just
Yo,
and
give me one
I was
haircut.
scared.
Give me one haircut. You got a male division?
A what?
You got a male division?
A male division?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm thinking about
We
it.
got Slayhouse man.
I'm thinking about it. It's been. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been.
Slayhouse.
I'm not even gonna talk too much about it, but it's a thought. It's a thought. It's a
already.
thought. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a thought, but
Yeah, I'm
it's
about to send
nothing
the headshots for
definite.
sure.
It's just been a thought.
I'm working
It's-
on my
We
shoulders
just always
tomorrow.
like work around it. We always just think too much about it. But you know what? Like, why not?
All right, so Slayhouse Models.
Guys could slay too. The
right.
fuck?
Yeah, guys can slay too.
The
The fuck?
So now, all right, so now you got the Slayhouse Models. How do you, like, you're reaching out, you're like seeing girls, and then you kind of reach out to her, like, yo, come join the.
Okay, so the first girl that I
Just in case anybody wants to join, don't worry, you're not going to get jumped in.
Right, you're not gonna have to do no crazy shit to get in this group. All you're gonna have to do is be motivated and actually do what you say you want to do.
Ooh,
But
accountability.
right, you gotta be real. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, China was the first person. China was the first model that we added into the group. And with hers, because I met her at a fashion show actually, and this was about 2 years ago now. And she was one of the models at the fashion show, and she was cool. Like, we were just like, we met. That was the first time ever, and we just, she was like, we vibed. She was cool. And after that, we just kept in touch because all the models of the fashion show had like a group chat, so we all just kept in touch in that group chat, whatever. It was cool, and I had my modeling friends, and that was the first time that I ever really had like a group, like a big group too, because it was a fashion show of friends that were models.
That's hard.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, like this shit is fucking lit. And I felt so blessed to like be part of that, because I never had that like that before. And I honestly never really even thought about like runway modeling, and that was my first runway show, and I was like,
Is that what like the goal is? Like, I don't know. Like, what's the goal? Like with modeling, there's so many different versions.
there's
of it.
so many different
Okay,
versions of
that's what I- that's
modeling.
what I-
Like, there's runway modeling, there's just fashion modeling, there's just like magazine modeling. There's just so much. It's just like you could be really whatever
That's
you
cool.
want, And
Did you feel weird,
What?
like, doing that runway?
No, I didn't.
Do you feel like a natural?
I felt like so. I was more excited than anything because we had practices, we had like rehearsals, and in the rehearsals, like I was more nervous at rehearsal than at the actual show. It was crazy. Like at rehearsal, I was just like so mad because I felt like I wasn't getting it, and like I never done it before. And honestly, I don't like heels. Like I'm a tall girl. I don't need heels.
I feel you. So like real quick, no, I don't model. No, I've never been to a model show, but I've been in wild quinces, and those practices, bro.
Crazy,
Those
right?
fucking practices, I be like, it's just be nerve. They be this is like fucking crazy camps. You got the pad, like yo, nah.
And that's
What
how
you do
it
with
feels.
your
Like you
hips?
fucking
And
up.
then the night of, I'm just like, all right, let's go. You fucking do your
Right
shit.
now you ready because you see all the people and you're like, I'm gonna kill this
It's
shit.
a performance, so you gotta perform.
Exactly.
You know?
So it felt good. While I was on the runway, it was awesome. It felt great. And Rena was there actually. She was taking
That's what's
pictures
up.
of me and stuff. It was so
now-
You
cool.
also take pictures as well.
I also take pictures. Yes, I'm also a photographer.
Okay.
That's what's up. So I know. So the fact that you take
Hit me
pictures, right?
up.
Yeah. What's the plug? What is this? Dmarcela?
And the Instagram is at Dmarcela Media.
Media. Okay.
Dmarcela Media.
Copy.
So and I know we talked a little bit about it, but that relationship between photographer and model, do you find it easier? I would assume it is, right? Just because like you've a model, so I'm sure you've been with photographers that you don't really fuck with for either whatever reason. But I feel like since you play both hats, it's kind of. Is it easier for you to take pictures of people because you kind of
Yeah, it is. And it's
I'm sure every
easier.
model likes this shit differently, but like
Right.
you know what makes you feel weird. so you would
Exactly.
not-
It's easier in a sense where like I can direct people. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some photographers that don't know how to direct because all they're good at is just taking the
pictures.
picture. But what some photographers don't see is like, yeah, just because you have a model in front of you that knows what they're doing does not mean that she always knows what it looks like behind the lens. Like you have to direct a little bit at least, you know, and like you can't just be like, all right, go. And not say not one word. Like that shit is awkward as fuck. I'm
Right.
sorry. I can't do that.
That's what I did, Tony.
So me as a photographer and a model, knowing that I like direction, I always try to direct my models. Like, especially, I always have a lot of models that are like first timers they like don't never really model before.
Yeah,
So
not
I
much
like that
experience.
because I'm just like, bet. I got
Let
you.
me
Come
mold
here.
you. Come here.
Let me teach you. And honestly, not to sound like anything, but like at the end, they really are so thankful. They're like, thank you so much. Like you made me feel comfortable. And you know what I'm saying? And it goes back to my first experience when my friend made me feel so uncomfortable that I just did that shoe
It's
like
like you're
nothing.
passing it along.
I think of that and I'm like, that's how I want my models to feel
That's
because
like on some karma shit.
good
Like, Someone
karma.
puts you on some good shit.
Good karma.
And then you're just like, I'm gonna put people on game.
Exactly. And it's just like I enjoyed that feeling. Why wouldn't I want to give somebody else that feeling of feeling comfortable and then of maybe saying, hey, guess what? Fuck it. Maybe I can be a model.
And just people need opportunity.
Exactly. So that's why I enjoy being a photographer too because I enjoy it. And I just like making art. I really do. Like I see it.
It's a beautiful
and I'm
thing,
just
bro.
Ooh,
Like I said,
yes.
back to that storytelling shit. Is like even with modeling or like taking pictures, you're portraying something. You're
No,
showing
of course.
something. There's like a vision behind it.
Like I just did a shoot yesterday. And let
We
me
saw
tell
on the-
you.
we saw on the stories.
Oh, we're Boo Boo and he's over here. He's over there with him. Boo Boo.
Shout out Boo Boo.
He and oh my god, they came out fire. And honestly, and all of those pictures, like I was really showing my emotion, and I was going through a lot of emotions,
Sorry.
and I was doing it on purpose because I was playing songs. Because you know, music is just very emotional. Like we were just
What
doing
were you
before.
playing? What song were you?
Vulnerable.
I was playing too many songs. I don't even remember. Like, but one of them was "Toxic" by Kalani.
Oh,
Because
not
it's
the
just like that song hits. That song hits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, I'm gonna play this shit because this shit's gonna get me in my feels and I'm gonna get the pictures that I want. And sure enough,
You got him.
I did.
Yeah.
Because my emotion was in my face. Like, I just felt it. And, like, at the moment, that's why I told you before, like, moving pictures are lit, too. Because if I was to try to model like this every time and just stop and then change my pose, like, that's awkward. Because I'm just, like, stopping every second. But if I'm just, like, moving like this. And, like, it's the photographer that has to catch everything. It's just, like, he's going to catch any little second. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we were doing yesterday. And that's why, like, I was in my feels. And I was just going. And then I looked at the
you
pictures,
was in your bag.
and I was like, I could cry. And that's what I want people to see. Like, I want people to see that picture and feel like, oh shit, like I feel that emotion right now. Like you're not saying nothing, you're not moving, but I could just look at that picture and feel what you were feeling. That's what I'm trying to like show everybody. Like I want them to feel me.
You started taking pictures, got comfortable with your body. I'm sure there was a time where you weren't comfortable, obviously. Mm-hmm. Do you, and don't, I'm not trying to get, I apologize if this is like personal or whatever, but
Go ahead.
did you find
I'm
it
good.
like an issue? Have you ever had an issue with like a significant other once you started showing more, or like that they didn't feel comfortable with you taking pictures or whatever?
No, because
I feel like that would suck because one, it just fucking sucks, but two is like if it's something that you love, then it's very uncomfortable because
my knees, never mind.
it could be a thing where their insecurity probably
Right.
like just fucks with the shit that you love to do, and you have to kind of like pick and choose. So do you feel like you've always had somebody supportive?
Thankfully, yes, because like I told you, the first person that got me to actually shoot and what I was wearing, which was literally like a bit my underwear and like the jacket that I told you, that shoot was inspired by the person that I was with at the time, and like they're the one that told me like, yo, do a shoot like that, like show that, right. And they were very like secure about it, like they didn't care, they weren't insecure. So that was that person. And then after that, the other partner that I had, she was also very supportive. Like she was just like, do you, like as long as you're not disrespecting yourself,
right,
do you. And that's just because with every person that I'm with, I let them know like this is my
this is what
passion.
It is.
Like this is what I'm doing.
That's
and if from the start you think that this is a joke, just walk away.
Yeah.
Because if you're not gonna take my passion serious, then I don't need you here. Cause then what the fuck is the point?
This is unnecessary struggle.
Because we're not gonna click. We're not gonna be on the same page ever. So it's just like I'm good. I'm good off of that. You gotta accept the person
for who they are.
Exactly.
That's very underrated, bro.
So luckily, I've been blessed with people that support me and push me and motivate me, and they're like, "Bitch, why you not taking pictures? Like, if I don't take pictures, they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
that's true, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why you not modeling right now?
I have homies that kind of go through like mood swings, and like they get on real funks, and it's like, yo, they'll just be like home all the time. I'm like, yo, let's get up, bro. Let's go.
And it be like, it happens sometimes because you could get overwhelmed by life
and you're gonna
really quick.
You gotta feel that. You know what I'm saying?
Because if not, you're not living.
For me to tell you, yo, get over it. No, that's not fair to you. Experience it. Go.
You have
take
to
a day, an hour, hopefully not a week, but whatever you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Be productive, but like take your time. Then let's get it.
No, yeah, you can't dwell on it, and that's the thing. That some people, it's very hard for them to like get over that hump, or you know what I'm saying? Because to them it's just like, damn, like especially to people that have like, let's say, bad luck, or like just
you gotta manifest.
It's always something wrong going on, and they just feel like, damn, my life is just so sucky. Like I always have, like I get it, but like you said, you manifest everything. So it's just like, if you keep sitting there thinking my life sucks, I hate my life, oh my god, my life brings nothing but bad, blah blah blah, that's just what you're gonna keep getting.
Yeah, 100%.
And you think that you're not manifesting it, but even if you're just thinking it in your head,
you're just gonna feel it.
You're manifesting it because you're bringing that energy. You're letting out that energy. So it's just like, no matter what, even if you're just thinking it, you're manifesting it already. So it's just like, bro, you have to live day by day. And I'm not even saying that it's not okay to like be upset or cry or yell or like, be a brat for like a day or two. Like you said, that's cool. You could take your time. You could deal with it for that time being, but don't hold it. Don't drag it, because then you're going to be miserable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not even gonna lie, like, I do that sometimes. There's times where I'm just like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, it's always something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always something wrong with my life, or there's always something that's stopping me from getting to work. Though. And it pisses me off, and it gets me to the point where I just sit and don't do nothing, because I'm in that mode. Yeah, because I'm in that mode where I'm just like, fuck it. Like, what's the point of this? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, I'm not gonna lie. And then I think about it, and I'm like, whoa, like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, I ain't do all this shit to stop right now. Like, I ain't get here just to get here. Bitch. Right? No, like, I didn't get here just to get here. Like, no.
You ain't get here to fail. You know.
So it's just like, I'm gonna keep going even if I fall. If there's nobody that's gonna come pick me up, I'm gonna pick myself back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes people do need somebody to pick them up. There's some people that are not strong enough to be like, you know what, I'm gonna pick myself up, and you need that person, and that's totally fucking fine. That doesn't make you weak. That doesn't make you less of a whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need somebody, and that's fine. So sometimes we all need somebody, but sometimes we all just be like, you know what, I got this. Like,
100%.
Like,
you
I'm
gotta pick
good.
yourself up when that shit happens. And then like the reason I ask that, because having somebody in your corner that even if they have nothing to do with this passion of yours, just their support alone is like
Enough.
bro, like that shit is
It
fucking.
means
That
everything.
shit brings you.
Because it's like there's a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels like there's a purpose with that person.
So, with us, right? And when I get in those like moods and you don't want to do shit, I remember like my why, right? Why I'm doing this shit.
Right.
And for somebody like you, something that we always like, even just us have conversations about, is like, all right, and we talked about it a little earlier, but you're putting yourself out there for criticism. How do you handle? Were you always good with like negative comments or like people saying shit to you? Or like last week we were just talking last week about fucking the instant gratification, and like you post a picture and you get like 500 likes, right? But then you post another picture you think is fly and then you get like nothing.
Right.
Does that fuck with you?
Yeah, it does.
And like negative
No,
comments?
it did.
Quickest reaction.
It did. No,
That's real,
it
though.
did.
She
It
said,
did.
yeah.
Because now I'm getting less and less. Like, I care less and less because it's just like, you know what? It's social media. Like, it's an algorithm. That's just something that some people don't understand. Like, it's not you.
That's what we literally just said last
Yeah, it's not
episode,
you. It's not them. It's the algorithm of Instagram,
We let it
of
fuck
these
us. I'm so
exactly.
tired of
And
it.
we sit here and think, oh no, people don't. You know, some people are just bougie. Like, nah, it's really the algorithm. Like, it's just. It's fucked up. It's
we
like
think
it's
it's the
fucked up.
FBI
It's like
agent.
Instagram makes it so where it's just like you have to pay to be up there. Because like, you know how they have that promotion thing, like you could pay to promote your photo for like a week.
Yeah.
I'm not like, don't get me wrong, that's cool, that's dope because it works. But once again,
You have
they're
to pay,
making it to
right.
where it's like you have to pay to make it somewhere
not
up there on
organic type
Instagram.
shit.
But if not, they're gonna keep this algorithm to where it's just like, oh, nobody sees your shit because they don't
Alright.
care.
I didn't really mean to, like, I don't want to turn this into this kind of conversation, but it's like weird thinking of it that way. Like, we used to use social media as like a mind dump where we'd like
Yeah, like
exchange
it was
thoughts
just
and
like
photos
right,
and
like
videos.
oh, meet people.
And now it's like y'all
Right.
like profiting off of my shit.
Exactly.
And like y'all profiting
because even MySpace now is not free. You have to pay for it. To have MySpace, you got to pay for
I
it.
didn't even know MySpace was still in.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
You have to pay for it.
And like it really, because it shows that like how, you know, as you said, like before, like we're talking about growing up to like the social media era. You know, that shit was new. That shit just happened. And like now we're looking at like the after effects for like, you know, like I need to invest my own personal money into this to make people think that I'm popping.
Exactly.
To feed my ego,
Which is
but at
wrong.
the end of the day, I'm still gonna be depressed and may do something dumb or some
Exactly.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's fucking crazy when you think about it.
It is. That's why it's
But
just like.
it's so funny when you.
But that's why it shouldn't fuck with people.
Right.
Because that you ask.
But it
like,
does.
But it does.
Because
And you're
especially when you got
right.
some fire
And
shit.
for
I
this
know.
and for this
But
But you
podcast,
can't
with
let it
us,
because you have to think like
as a
it's not
creative
me.
though, as a creative, it's like a ×2 magnifier. Because
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying, like that is shitty in itself.
Right.
And then when you create, like if you're a photographer, like your likes like fuck you up mentally because it's like, damn, this shit I thought was like I love this shit, but like this shit only got 2 likes versus this corny
This-
shit that I shot that got
right.
like 200 likes, and it's like fuck, like
It is a weird thing.
It fucks
So
with your brain.
That's why I was like thinking like, yo, as a model, I don't know. I'd be like,
It fucks with me.
because
It does.
yeah, we put ourselves out there in a different way. Like we're on camera, whatever bullshit.
Right.
We take pictures, but when you're like solely focusing on like being a model, like that's like you're showing.
That's a
your,
key
your
component.
image.
That's a key component of it.
Fam, if I don't get these fucking likes, I feel like I would be like, damn, bro.
Nah, don't get me.
Maybe like not that yo, my ugly type shit, but like I'd be like, yo, fam.
I've
like,
teared because because like I said, I really put my all into every shoot that I do. Like
Nah,
I
like
be
the
I be
honesty.
I be in front of the camera like
Yes, respect.
I be in front of the camera like I'ma kill this shit. And like I look at my pictures and I love them. And I be so excited like, oh my god, I can't wait to post this. Like everybody's and then like you said, I get like no love and I just be there like
damn.
word.
But then also you gotta think.
That's
my
how
thing
y'all
is, like,
feel right now. Like y'all fucking ain't shit.
I'm about to
And
crop-
I'm sorry. Like
I'm
I
about to
feel
crop
like
that
that.
in the video and just be like, Word.
She said, you ain't like my
Like, y'all ain't
shit.
shit. I feel like that. Like, y'all ain't shit. But then at the same time, it's just like, I just can't be like that because I'm
But it's
not
funny
gonna
'cause,
lie.
like-
There's times that I'm on my Instagram and I scroll through things and I don't double tap. But it's not because I don't fuck with the picture. It's just because I look at the picture and I'm like, yo, that's dope. Right,
You just keep it moving, right.
But that's because it's our brain. Like we just so into like, oh, I just gotta see what's up. I just gotta see what's
Like,
up. That
so,
you don't
like-
actually look and experience the post. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
if it's art.
You could take it a step further though, and like likes have a different meaning now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like for some people, and obviously it's not every situation. Like
I don't know what you're saying.
Let's say I'm 25.
Yeah, you say, you know what I'm saying?
25,
I was trying.
when-
I'm here with you.
No, it's good. I'm challenging something. Instagram back in the day, like you just be double tapping everything,
Right.
Because that's what you do. It's
Right.
Instagram. You double
Right.
tap everything. So now, like you're 26 years old, 27, whatever, and you follow some random person that you luckily know, and then you double tap. Like I feel like people interpret that differently now. It's not like you're just liking. It's like
No, yeah, like
phone
you
check
mean
you,
it.
or, like,
Say,
your friends
oh,
will be like,
word?
Right.
wow, why'd you like
right.
that?
Right. Like why'd you like it?
Or like, hold on. Or when you do the
Right.
like, hey Anthony, okay, let me like this photo.
Right.
2 weeks ago, a month ago, 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and it just sends you like it just happens where it's like, oh this nigga like me. Like,
No, yeah,
what's
no,
up?
you're right. You're
Do you
right.
feel that? That's real though.
No, it is real. That's
Is it-
that.
is it real?
No, it's a
You be
real
like, "Ah, he
thing.
thinks I'm
In this
cute."
podcast, the one thing that we lack
It's
is
a
that we
real
don't have-
thing.
we don't have
Like,
any
yo, she
women
liked
on
my
this.
pictures from like 2 months ago.
That
Why
has to
she
be
do that?
automatic. That's
She like
automatic.
had to go on my page to go all the way down into that picture
She
of
must
2 months
like me.
ago. Like she must want. You're right.
Yeah,
Funny.
so
That's
that-
funny
She
you say
must-
that shit.
It's a thing. Yeah.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
All right.
It's a thing.
Just had to make sure.
Like I've definitely said that before. Like, yo, this person liked
This
this
guy likes
picture,
me.
and I think she want to talk to me right now. Like I think they trying to get my attention,
That's
but
what
you
I'm
got
saying,
it. You
though.
got my
That's what I'm saying,
attention.
Like social media is changing. Like it's just weird.
No, it is, it
It's
is.
weird when you reflect
It
about
is.
it. Like I used to not. Like I don't care what I'm liking, and then fucking Twitter wants to be all fucking OD and tell everyone what the fuck you like.
Twitter's another thing. Like I don't
Twitter-
even
Twitter's a
use
whole
Twitter.
different
Like
thing.
I
That
really
should
don't
be-
even use Twitter anymore. Like I
Yeah,
just
you can't be
don't.
low on Twitter no
I just
more.
don't use Twitter. I just feel like everybody's not, you know.
Toxic
I know
as
that
fuck.
that's the point of Twitter for you to
Twitter's
just
hilarious.
express yourself.
I ain't
What
gonna
it
lie.
is, Twitter. He
funny,
is.
straight
I
joke.
said he is. Twitter is hilarious.
He doesn't. What if he doesn't? If it doesn't identify?
I know that's why I said he. Nah, I meant Twitter is hilarious, but at the same time, it's annoying. Like, all right, I get that you could sit here and express yourself, but I really don't give a shit. So I'm not gonna be on Twitter, like reading. Like I don't care. So I
She
just
give a
don't be
fuck.
on
You
it.
heard that she don't give a
I
fuck
just
about
don't
what
go
I-
on Twitter. I
Yeah,
just
go
don't
on,
care.
Like my shit. That's what's up, though.
Nah, it's just real
I
talk.
just feel like this is shit
It's just
that
real
people have
talk.
to hear, dude, 'cause, like,
Because I doesn't just because I'm a model does not mean that I have to be this person that's always on Twitter, interacting with people and being this and like no, I'm me. Like
Dmarcela.
why does Rihanna and Jay-Z and Beyonce and all of them get to be famous and all these people and they don't need to talk to nobody. They don't need to follow nobody. They don't need to do shit because why? Because they got money. Like no, I'm the same way. I'm a human. I'm a person.
Yeah.
Like if I don't want to interact with you, I don't need to because if you don't see me for what I'm doing, then cool, keep it moving. Like I don't have time to like explain myself or prove myself to people when the people that know me and that see me for me, they know what it is. And like I don't need to do that. And if you don't see, and like I said, if you don't see that, keep it moving. Like I really don't care. I don't
Facts.
have time.
Great. That's like great.
I already
confidence.
did that
Yeah.
so many, because you know why? Because I already dealt with that and did that for so many years
And
in
you
my
don't
life
waste your time no more.
where I put people before me because I just cared about what they thought or what they
Gems.
felt, and I just felt like
Gems.
they had to be comfortable and I had to make them happy, and it's just like
Fuck that.
for what? Because now I'm miserable.
It's not to get it twisted. That like it's not like you do that all the time, but like at the end of the day, you got to worry about yourself.
No, but I did do that all the time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So it was bad. So that's why now I'm just like, I really don't care. Like I don't care because I know I'm a good person. I know who I am, and if you don't,
Boom.
sorry. I'm sorry. It just had to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all not perfect. We're not perfect. Are you perfect? Nah. Are you perfect? Nah. So we all make mistakes. We all like, you know what I'm saying?
Guessing it?
I don't know. What if I said I was perfect?
Who said you were
I
perfect?
didn't say that, but yeah, I know you didn't say that.
No,
You
I'm
was
kidding.
quick with that
I'm
shit.
kidding.
God damn.
Nobody's perfect. Like really,
I know,
nobody's
you're right,
perfect. You
you're
know
right,
what I'm saying?
you're right.
So it's just like, yeah.
It's just accepting. It's like accepting yourself and like your vision, what your purpose is here on Earth.
You just gotta like life just works in mysterious ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
facts.
you can't question life. You can't question why shit happens in life, or you can't. Something's always gonna happen that you are not okay with. Something's always gonna happen that you're not happy with.
Right.
Something's always gonna happen that you're just like, fuck, like what the fuck, you know
It's
what I'm
just
saying?
life,
Yeah.
And you can't control that because it's just life. It's gonna happen. You have to go through that shit. You have to deal with it. You have to learn from it. Because nobody's gonna have a perfect life like that. I just, there's not a perfect life. There's not one person in this world that has a perfect life. So it's just like, cut it out. Stop it.
Cut it out.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying, like, y'all talking. I'm sitting here thinking, like, since we're talking about modeling, all the fucking times this motherfucker is the worst person, bro.
What?
Cause like,
What?
cause he made a little comment earlier, like you were talking about how like there's no direction.
Right.
I was just like, this motherfucker, bro. We just be taking mad pictures of you, right? Don't give a fuck. You asked to see the picture? Oh, God forbid. My man's like, nah. Like, he doesn't let you look at the picture.
You have
That's
to
just-
let him look at it. He's like, nah.
He's the worst
We
fucking
aren't
person.
we're not doing shoots. It's just memories. So we're just linking up. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Like me, like photos are just an artistic expression.
Right.
You can like document and yearbook it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
shit
well-
like that. That's what I plan on doing. With
Well,
those
that
moments.
took a serious fucking
Exactly.
turn. That was fucking cute, you dick.
Yeah.
You
I like what you
dick.
did there. That was
That
cool.
was cute, right?
That was nice.
Dick.
Yeah, you would have thought.
Oh, that was nice, man. Come on.
Oh, look at that handshake. Y'all wasn't ready.
Yeah. That was cute, man.
Y'all wasn't ready for that handshake. I wasn't ready.
That's
for
real
that
though, because
handshake.
like I feel like I have terrible memory, right?
Oh, me too.
So I don't know, but like if you ask me, like, yo, when you were 19, like, I'm like, damn, when I was 19, and I can't like remember specific shit.
Me neither.
Me either.
That doesn't mean
So-
nothing. That doesn't mean you're a bad friend.
No. What I'm saying is, it means that my brain is shit.
Oh, yeah.
So when he's saying taking pictures, that's something I'd be trying to do. Like even with my parents and my little brother, I'd be like mad creepy with it. So I'm like try to take pictures just because I want to remember what.
Yeah, of course. Of
I wanna have
course.
memories.
Of course.
Exactly.
And memories mean, and that's the thing. Memories
gonna
are
hold you.
like mean a lot, especially pictures and videos.
1000%. Ever since the Nipsey died, I was like, you got to experience people.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, damn,
Yeah,
like fuck.
you do.
How many times do you record and like you never look at it or you never experience it?
No, you have to. You
So
have to
then-
be in the moment.
Exactly. So
Every
it's like,
time.
ever since then, I was like, damn, like
But he be having you look hit, and he just don't
That's
give a
guess
fuck. I think
what?
he likes that.
Guess
I
what
think he
though?
likes that. It's
That's what you are.
blackmail.
Not that you're hit.
I'm hit?
Not
Yeah.
that you hit. It's just you think you hit. No, you think you hit. You think you're
you
hit.
think you're hit.
This is a
Not
therapy
everybody
episode.
else. Everybody
Man
judge
dying.
themselves so hard. Like we always judge
Nah,
ourselves like,
this piece
oh,
of shit, you don't
I look
know him.
crazy.
He
right
likes
now.
that shit. It's for him. It's like that's just like his blackmail.
I want you to look hit.
Stop. Address your own trauma first. Address your own trauma first.
Oh, we're
You got
unpacking
trauma?
this. Huh?
You got trauma?
I got some issues.
It's alright. I got
got
some.
some
You
issues.
got some issues.
We all got issues, right? You just said we're not all perfect.
Exactly.
No.
See what I'm saying?
All jokes aside, though, fuck you for that. But also, it's a cute thing that like is real though, because pictures are dead ass memories. Like if I don't have a picture of it, I want to remember
You're
what
not
this
gonna
motherfucker
remember.
looks like. Because when I'm like 60, God forbid something happens to him,
And you can look back at
I'm
it.
gonna like look like what the fuck did Joe look like? I
Right.
think about shit like that.
No,
It's
it's
probably
real,
wild.
though.
That's
It's
it, right?
real.
Yeah. Like they ain't have
Am I gonna
they ain't have
remember?
that
It's like our
60 years
parents. I know all our parents got boxes of pictures from
Of
back
course,
in the
though.
day.
Photo
My mom got
albums.
my mom got photo albums plus boxes.
Because if you ask me, so like old like past relationships or friendships, if you ask me, yo, 2013, you was cool with such and such person, like there's like little memories, but I don't really remember vivid shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's like, fam, am I not enjoying? Because I know I had mad
You're not
fun,
experiencing it.
but like, so it's like
Experience
something I've been trying to like get a handle of.
Good.
Now
At
that
least
we-
you're.
now
At
that
least,
you unpack that
listen. At
trauma.
least you notice and change.
So
Facts.
I'm gonna
There's
start
people
snapping
that
wild pictures of people
right.
now.
There's people that don't even acknowledge that they have this issue and don't care to change it. And then when they see it, it's too late, and they fucking regret the fact that they didn't experience
That's
the
my
people they
biggest fear.
love.
That's my biggest fear. What's your biggest fear? Is regret. Like that's the shit that like gets me. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say? You
Like-
asked me what my biggest fear is?
Yeah, like what's your biggest fear? Like
Damn.
that feeling right there always fucks me up.
That is yeah, I don't want to feel regret of like not loving someone or showing someone that I love them or attention or like letting them know At least not every day, but like letting them know enough that like, yo, bro, I love you.
I only catch on to that because one, I have horrible fucking memory, and two, as a creative, I feel like you regret everything. Like you regret.
It's funny. Look at this. What's poppin'? Just tapping in. I literally did that. I do this shit all the time. Like I haven't talked to my boy in like months, but I'm always like that. I literally always hit people up on some what's
let
up?
them know, like you here.
Just tapping in, like
right, like I'm still here.
There's people who I see all the time. This motherfucker I see all the time. Shout out Will. I see that motherfucker all the time. That's my brother. Like, but like when I'm mad cool with like people, and when you lose people or like. That shit really, like, I just lost a cousin, right?
Yeah, that shit is.
So that shit's fucking fucked up, and I just feel like you always have to show that love.
No, yeah, cause
like you just mad people you're mad cool with, right? And you haven't seen them in a minute. Like it takes 2 seconds to send that fucking text.
Yeah.
Literally, not even one.
Yeah, no.
ILY.
So you know what? Now I'm gonna start taking more pictures.
ILY. I love you. Like it's just. It's just
it's simple.
The intent, like the intent, like the purpose, like you're fuck the whole word. I love you. ILY. You know what that means. I love you.
So
it's
like
a thought.
So like now I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna start taking more pictures of my friends and shit. Yeah. Documenting the memories.
Good for you. Make an album about it.
Make an album.
The Simply2Mellow Man Dimes. We're gonna come out. We're coming for you.
I have mad pictures, yo. My phone every day be like, yo, you have too many pictures. Delete. Like I don't have space on my phone because of all the pictures that I have. Cause I love memories. I love pictures. I just love it. Like that's me. I have pictures on I have literally like ¿Cómo se dice? How you call them shits? The USB.
The flash drives.
Flash drives. I have 2 flash drives. Full. They're both full of just pictures and videos.
You know what's my problem? I be screenshotting shit. I'm gonna need this one day. Or like, yo, I'm gonna go to this restaurant one day. That's my whole photo album. Like shit that I feel like I'm gonna need and I never
but that's good. Because that's like having like a vision board.
Like when I clean like if I do like clean my room, go through my closet, I'm like, yo, I haven't worn this shirt in 6 months. I'm gonna need it one day. And I think I'm a
that's
hoarder.
That's called hoarding.
Yeah. I gotta work on that shit.
That's called a hoarder. Throw that shit out and get a new one.
Fact, man. Dang, I got me unpacking all my trauma here.
And it's a hoarder, guys.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Nah, I'm the same way. I'm not even gonna lie. I have things from like that I don't use them. They're just in the box. Why I don't throw them out? I feel like I have like an attachment to them. Like
I still have like parts of my closet that has like shit that I'm like I can't throw this out.
Like I love you.
See, I be in your hoarding bags too.
What's up?
Nah, I'm not a hoarder, but I just be keeping some.
You know what I have a hoarding problem is like the box. I don't know, like boxes of shit. Like
I don't like boxes.
Like
either.
I buy a lot of stuff and I like the packaging, so I just keep it. I don't know why.
Oh, like the boxes.
Yeah, like the actual boxes.
I get you.
That's the only random hoarding thing I do.
I don't like boxes.
But I recently like went through a deep clean of my room and I minimalized it.
It just makes it feel better. Like you just feel like
your mental isn't overwhelmed.
It makes you feel clean.
Yeah.
Just like clear your mind. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's what's up, man.
I hope you can hear me.
I got so much questions with the model and shit. I think maybe because it's like such a weird thing for me. Like when people make me take pictures, I'm like so interested in that whole.
What else you look? Let me see what else you can know about modeling.
Well, honestly, what I honestly want to ask is your opinion on just being a Latina. When you see like these big brands, you don't see, it's obvious when they do like, oh, we're just gonna sprinkle in some like black and brown just to keep the heat away from us. Do you feel like that's changing, like in the modeling world?
It is.
Like brands are trying to like.
It is because there's a lot of more.
Is that something that you care about? Something.
It is because, especially.
Yo, shut up! It is. I'm trying to get time. I'm trying to tell you.
I hate you guys.
Damn.
Why?
He said, "What did I do?"
No, I'm just saying, like, it is because even body type, you know what I'm saying? Like, why does a model have to be defined as skinny, tall?
That's what I told you. My man got wild shoulders on the Zara site. And I'm just like yo, what's up?
Exactly, and that's not cool because that's the people, you know what I'm saying? That's the people that's promoting this brand. That's the people that's trying to sell the brand, but you're using just one body type. Who's gonna want to buy that when they're gonna be like, that's not gonna look like that on me, and they know.
Is that something you struggled with though? Like, I know you compared yourself like early on, but did you look at like ads and shit like that? Where you're
Yeah.
like, fuck, I don't look like that, so that means I'm not.
Yeah, it was a lot of times where it was just like I'm never gonna be. I can't. And even sometimes like now, because there's certain goals that I want, and I think about them, and I know that I could do them, but like the way that things are, it's just like it's hard because like people look for a certain look. So they're just starting to be like, you know what, fuck it, let's just do different. Let's just do like something that people are not used to, and like that's what people are like now, like oh, that's fire, because they haven't seen it before, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it should be like, because people get bored of things that just look the same, you know.
It fucks me up because as you get older, like you go on your self-discovery kind of journey shit, right? Like you accept yourself, like you're trying to learn about yourself, then you accept yourself. Fuck, my memory's so bad. It's escaping me right now. I'm getting tight right now.
Bro, deadass? In front of our guests?
I know. I'm trying to think right now.
We're supposed to be professional. What the fuck is good with you?
Nah, it's supposed to be us. We don't fake it.
Bro,
What the fuck were we just talking about?
Yo, I just dribbled down the court.
Oh, boom.
Just cross two
Boom.
people out.
As you grow
Closer to
older,
you.
as you grow older, stop. As you grow older, you start reading, or I start reading and shit like that. You start researching, and then like what really fucks me up is that like when you talk people that don't look like you or like your shape of body, it's like it fucks you up because it's like that's what diversity and inclusion is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Representation of different shit, and like you see it a lot from like to the schools you go to like who are like people like your teachers to like your managers, and like from like all my life predominantly it's all white, like you know white. You know what I'm saying? And like when you look at like career ambitions, it's like when you think of that, you're like it's all like one type of person, which isn't me. Like for so many long, like I have my big ass afro for mad long. I kept cutting it short because I was like,
You didn't think,
like,
yeah.
I don't have anyone to look like that looks like me. You know what I'm saying? So like when you look at like the like our lasting effects from when we were kids, trying to like discover who the fuck we want to be, and only seeing like one type of mode, like that shit weighs on you so heavy.
You up. Yeah, it
and
fucks
then like
you
right
up.
now when we're into like the Black Lives Matter and shit like
yeah.
that, it's like, yo, like I was young back then. I didn't fully understand it.
And now you grew up.
And then it just fucks you up even more.
And guess what? What do you say? Fuck it.
Fuck it, yeah.
That's it. You just say
Fuck
fuck
it. What else can you say? What else can you do? Really, like really,
Fuck it.
realistically, what else?
Just
Fuck
fucking
it.
keep doing you and just keep grinding.
That's beautiful, man.
I feel like that's what you're put in this world to do. Like mind your business and do
Deadass.
you.
Mind your fucking
Like mind your business and do you. Like why are you so worried about other people? Why are you so worried about what this person doing, what that person said, what this person's gonna do, what this person? Mind your business. Do you. Like all you have to worry is about you, because ain't nobody paying your bills, ain't nobody doing this and that for you. Like you gotta worry about you and what you're gonna do. Like I don't want to be understanding people sometimes. It's just like, you're wasting your time.
It do be easy though, comparing yourself and not minding yours. But you just have to get yourself out of that funk and just be like, oh, chill out.
It's not even okay. It's easy. It's easy not to compare yourself, but it is easy to mind your business.
No, 100%.
He was definitely playing devil's advocate.
I'm just trying, bro, to hear two sides. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to.
No, but you're right. You're right, because it's just like
I'm taking the heat. I'm always a devil's
no.
advocate.
You're right. You're right though, because
I just want people to know that
what?
it's
You
okay.
wanna play
it is
You wanna play
okay.
devil's
No, it's
advocate
okay
about
to
something?
compare yourself.
OnlyFans.
Just mind your business.
Is that artistic expression?
Oh,
Or is it not?
you just brought it to
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
I'm
It's a
just
great
asking.
place.
I just found out this morning that Tiger has OnlyFans.
A lot of
that's
people
what
have
you
it.
worried
Okay,
about?
okay. You know
No,
what
it
I'm
was
saying?
on Twitter. It was on my little things.
This is what it is with OnlyFans. Girls, some people, I'm gonna say some people, and I say girls. Some people decided to just make it about,
Money.
Porn.
Money. No. Oh, okay. Porn. Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
It was
Like
originally meant to be connected.
nudity, right? Nudity. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna shower here. I'm gonna take this picture, and they gonna pay me for that shit.
But I
'Cause
mean-
there's guys that are gonna do it, or girls, or anybody that are gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But what OnlyFans was supposed to be for is something that you're doing that you're passionate about, aka modeling, aka music, aka art, aka acting, aka anything that has to do with something that's creative and that you could have fans of. That was the point of it, and you're getting paid to do that. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that porn is not something that's creative or like, you know what I'm saying?
Walking on eggshells.
Because I get
like
what
the
I'm
way you
saying.
tip
You know
my
what
boot
I'm
was on her
saying? Because
head.
Playboy, let's
was
say
art.
Playboy.
Playboy, okay.
They up
The
there.
O-
They
the
do their
OG.
shit, and everybody. Come on, nobody could
OG.
play. Nobody could play Playboy. Like they already turned into Playboy.
Yeah, but get your money. Fuck it. And porn is art. The way
Porn-
you had your fucking
Porn is art. Sex
your
is
Timberland
art.
boot was on her throat like that. Good for you, my man.
What?
I feel like only.
Yo, this is why I say fuck Twitter.
I feel like only guys understand that reference.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because
like
I was just about Twitter, bro. I can't scroll through Twitter at work. There's always somebody liking some like big oily ass and like my coworkers. I'm like, oh, yo, like,
It's always sex on Twitter.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
It's really
Always.
Oh, it makes me miss Tumblr.
Ooh, Tumblr.
I was on Tumblr like that.
Tumblr was crazy
Tumblr
too.
is
Tumblr was
hard.
just dick
Changed out
everywhere,
the- changed out
pussy
the
everywhere.
layout, yeah.
It's crazy.
Damn,
Which
bro.
don't get me wrong again, like yes, cool, but damn.
Girls Only Fan is coming soon.
Nah.
Who?
That's why he's so interested in
You
this.
should
He
have an
wants to join.
OnlyFans for your curls.
For the curls.
Just like,
It's gonna be all fun and games. So somebody say, "Yo, $15, show me your butt."
and you
the
better
end
show
of
that
the
butt.
I don't know. That $15.
If there's one person that started OnlyFans in the
What's
crew,
the
that's
$15.
you.
What if somebody's paying you $15 like every 5 minutes to see your butt?
For me, it's a pride thing. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I know.
But think
I know,
about
I know,
it.
I know what
Think
route.
about
I know
it.
what route we're about to go.
Think about
I'm
it.
just not gonna go that
But
route.
think about it. If somebody's paying you
No.
$15 every 5 minutes.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
For the whole day, every
Guess what?
5 minutes, you're
I'm
getting
gonna-
paid $15,
I'm gonna make money another
$15.
way. I'm gonna make money another way. I'm gonna hustle.
And I agree with you. I agree with you. But I'm saying they think of that's how people think about it. Like
Oh,
if I could make money in 5 minutes, every 5 minutes,
Yeah. And that's not. I'm not saying that's a bad thing to think of. Like
That's a scary
If that's
sight.
you, that's you.
that's a hustle.
That's you. That's
Different
you hustling.
hustler.
Yo, I
Different
know
type of hustle.
personally, I know people in my life who make bread.
I know people that have. I
Big
know.
ups to
I have
you.
friends that have
My
only.
only advice.
Yeah, word.
My only advice is like if that's a person I care about is like just make sure you have thick skin, because they're gonna look at you different.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
And most of those people do have thick skin because
That
They
it's
know
like-
they gonna be looked
and
at
you gotta be
different.
that way. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about like P Valley, right? Fucking
I
like,
love P
yeah,
Valley.
Shout out to P Valley.
M-I, crooked letter,
Hard ass
crooked
show.
letter,
But,
I,
like, you
crooked
know what I'm
letter,
saying? Like, they
crooked
just
letter,
accept
I,
themselves and, like-
I. Sorry.
You know P Valley?
Not in tune.
It's like a stripper
I
show
love
on
it.
like I don't know what channel. It's a
Oh,
Stars.
it's humpback.
It's just hard.
Yeah.
It's on Stars.
Stars, yeah. I
check it
literally
P
just
Valley.
said that.
Oh, honestly, I know that y'all supposed to be the ones asking me the questions, but I have a question about P Valley. How do you feel about P Valley? Because I have friends that I've seen it and like they don't fuck with it because of the whole story and because of how the rapper, you know,
It's gay.
is gay and fucks a transvestite. Does that make you feel like, oh, I don't want to watch this shit because this shit is fucking weird and gay and
So-
a rapper can't be like that?
I'll answer it to that question, and I think for you the question would be just: do you feel uncomfortable when you see like sex scenes with gay men or like transvestite? For me,
Like crazy
for
sex
P Valley,
scenes.
like that
Oh,
actor.
I don't know the show, so I'll just go first real quick. Nah, like
Oh, okay.
I think I'm just so comfortable with my own sexuality that
Good.
like, and
Good.
like, even like in high school when I used to wrestle, or like in gyms and shit, there's always a wild old man walking through with his meat out. It's kind of like whatever, bro.
Right,
like,
what you gonna do?
I'm not like, oh my god, this is like,
Like, we
fam.
all got the same shit.
Yeah.
So nah, I don't-
Good.
I
You
don't care
should
about that.
watch it so then you would like it.
Yeah.
It's a crazy show.
I just
Yeah, I
look
don't
at
give
it for
a fuck.
like I think they acted really good. Like I really
That's crazy.
I don't even look at it like I mean obviously it's two dudes or
But
whatever.
you look at it as acting.
Yeah, I look at
Me
it like
too.
I look at it like, oh, this is some passionate shit.
Yes, and I was-
they did have some passionate sex.
Would you kiss a guy?
No.
Like
Nah.
if,
They
for
had
like
some-
acting?
Oh yeah, for acting I could.
Yeah, why not?
I could see myself acting. I told you this.
I'd kiss an old man. I'd kiss an old lady. I'd kiss.
No, because I've been telling him I'm experimenting with acting, but the way I think about it is that it's a character. It's not you. That's why
I'm
motherfuckers
just
have
laughing because
identity.
like we had a discussion. I'm like, yo, of all our friends, if we had to pick one who would be gay,
I'm the most open one. The most
We
open
pick
one.
him.
Obviously,
You have to be
I'm not fucking
open.
Gay. I know that. But
And
it's
that's
just
good
like-
as
it's
long as
just
you're
like-
comfortable
nothing
with,
wrong with
you
that, my
know.
brother.
Exactly.
I love you.
Of course, man. So I'm just like, it's
And
whatever.
I love gay people. What the fuck?
And then you
Gays
know
are
people
the
like,
best.
people like Bad Bunny come out and they're like, oh my god, those kind of dudes are cool. So I'm like,
Bad Bunny's a shit.
hell yeah. But he's like the only dude that's like, oh, he's not the only one, but like you know, like he
He don't care.
Yeah, like that's.
He don't care.
I love that mentality.
Me too, and that's how it should be. That's how everybody should be. Why should you care?
And just mind your business.
Why is? Thank you.
And
He mind his business and get his money. That's what he's minding his business and doing him. And everybody and niggas love him for it. You know, people love him for it because it's just like, what else is he gonna do?
I should have been Harlem.
You can't care. You have to say fuck it, and you have to have thick skin. And that's something that I admire you for.
Thanks.
I know we don't know each other like that, but anybody that kind of just puts himself out there.
Thank you.
As we do, obviously you in a different way.
Thank you. Thank
that's
you.
just real. That's just dope because it motivates us. Even if little ways. I like giving people their flowers. So
Thank you.
thank you for joining us for sure.
Yes.
And we appreciate you. And
I
also
appreciate
you do
y'all,
motivate
D.
us because
A lot.
we put ourselves out there. So somebody else to do it, like it's cool
Thank
to
you
see.
guys. I appreciate you guys.
We always like
thinking of
to leave the podcast with a tip. So what you think on yours? I'll go first.
All right, let me sip this, honey.
Yo, respect your juqueros. If you
They didn't even bring it. You see what I'm talking about?
He's a,
Look at him sitting there like.
respect your hookah man or girl on your crew, bro. Show them love. Oh, and the tip has to be, it can be whatever, serious, funny, whatever you want to say. And
Fuck.
yeah, that's it for me. What about you, Drew?
What's my tip?
I'm gonna have a girl on the tip. Check your insurance benefits.
Okay.
Yo, that's a fact.
Yo, honestly,
Because all my patients be tight.
I literally just found out my insurance. I'm paying so much more money for no reason.
How much you put in insurance? Does your job have 401k? How much you put it in? Are they matching you? Come on,
Yeah,
man.
like honestly, if you're in your 20s, please check that because that stuff is very important. Because when you hit your 30s, you are good. You got some cushion.
That's a grown man tip. That's nice.
It's just like shit. Like when you're on your day off, like you got to do that shit.
You need
in the
more time?
morning.
I do.
All right. You know what I'm saying? When you
Fuck, what's my tip?
New episodes Tuesday.
please don't give a fuck. Seriously. As creatives, we put ourselves out there. We're not making bread off of this yet. Who cares? Just do what you do.
You know what? Close your eyes. Think of a new one.
What could be my tip?
Blank slate. Just the first idea.
Just a little gem. Just drop a little.
It's got to be a good one because the answer.
She's a family. I just spent over an
But
hour.
okay, but like I can make it about whatever I want.
Anything you want. It doesn't have to be about.
Be in your bag.
It can be about couches. I don't know. Like,
What you said?
it can be a couch. It can be whatever the fuck you want it to be.
Nah, deadass, get yourself a sectional. That's one. This is the best couch ever. I'm so
comfortable.
proud of this
It is
fucking
good.
couch.
It is
Is
a
it?
good couch.
Is it? Is it?
It's good.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a good couch.
But no, my tip is gonna be a little bit more like deep. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to like explain to people like you could really do whatever the fuck you want. Literally. Anything that you fucking want to do, you could do it. Whether you have the money, whether you have the props, or whether you have the people to help you do it, you can do it. Even if you are alone, just get up and start doing it. And you will just feel good about yourself. And you won't feel like you're just doing nothing or you're like a slum. Like just get up. Literally, just get up and try. And if you try and you fail, that's fine. Try again. Like it doesn't cost. So that's my tip. Just keep going. Keep your head up. Stay beautiful because you blessed, bitch.
Boom.
You blessed.
That's beautiful. Dmarcela, tell them where to find you.
at _Dmarcela. DMARCELA.
There you go.
Oh my god, I'm like, fuck, I never
Yeah,
spell
we're
that shit.
And then also follow Slayhouse.
Slayhouse Music
Models
Group.
Be on
and
the
music
lookout.
group.
And Slayhouse Models. And you can also follow at Dmarcela Media because that's my photography
If you're
page.
trying to collab with her, link her.
Hit me up. We
That's
could
a
work
fact.
things out. We could chat. I can help you. If you don't model, I got you. You don't need to have experience.
Boom.
We
She's
could
about to
work
have
shit
us
out.
looking fire.
Dead ass.
I'm trying to get
Yo,
my Fenty
I'll
show.
shoot y'all. What you? Don't play
Please.
games with me.
We got some merch coming true, you know what I'm
So
saying?
let me shoot
we
that.
Might need a little model to, you know what I'm saying?
So let me do both. See, that's where I come in. I do both.
Simply2Mellow.com. We pay for that shit. Please go on there. It's fire. It's a good website.
It's a good website.
You can just link to everything, the podcasts, the videos, the blogs.
New episodes every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Aunt, a.k.a. Dazed.
Tro.
Dmarcela, it was a pleasure.
Dmarcela.
Watch out for Joe's OnlyFans. It's coming through.
Almost
The
said.
Love
girl's
you.
only fan.